Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Receipts with Real. Now, your boy Kevin is in the hot seat again. I think that a lot of people have this story misconstrued. So, I'm going to give you the real tea. I'm going to tell you what really went down. About 6 years ago, Kevin cheated on his wife, his very pregnant wife, on her birthday weekend. And long story short, that tape ended up getting leaked. There was a tape, first of all, which is crazy in itself. The tape ended up getting leaked to the public, and instead of Kevin accepting his responsibility and manning up to what he did, he decided to push the narrative that one of his good friends leaked the tape for extortion and that his friend tried to extort him. This is his friend JT. JT was also an upcoming comedian, but it was proven in court that his friend did not extort him, y'all. There was zero evidence. In fact, it was proven that Kevin was making up evidence to try to make it seem like his friend was extorting him, falsifying text. All of it was false. Everything that he said about this man was completely false. So they ended up settling because obviously Kevin didn't have enough evidence against this man because it never happened, right? But part of the settlement was Kevin had to publicly apologize to his former friend. He had to clear his name. He had to tell everybody, look, my friend never did this. He's an honest guy. He did not extort me, and I lost a really great friend. Instead of Kevin saying everything that was in the lawsuit verbatim, he decided to do a half-ass apology. I mean, it wasn't an apology at all. He just pretty much uploaded a video of him driving in his car, saying, hey, y'all, JT, he wasn't convicted. I want to move on from this situation. I just want everybody to move on. That's all he really said. No, Kevin, you were supposed to say that he didn't do it. Regardless if he got convicted or not, you need to say, hey, I made a mistake. I was wrong for accusing him. Because now what's happening is JT has been blackballed. His former friend has not been able to get work in the industry. And people, looking at him like, you a snake. I don't want to work with you. So I'm hearing a lot of chatter. A lot of people are saying that his friend is money hungry. He's thirsty. They're still calling this extortion to this day. And I guess I can understand where y'all are coming from if you don't have knowledge of the full situation. But once you just heard everything that I just told you, and once you go dig a little bit deeper and find more information on your own, then I hope you don't still feel that way. I hope you understand that when someone as big as Kevin Hart messes up your livelihood, it's hard for you to eat again. Kevin Hart is just as big as Diddy. Okay, they was already calling him Diddy Part 2. And if people think that you win against Kevin Hart, who seemingly is a stand-up guy, that's what people think, right? It's going to be hard to get work in the industry again, and that's what happened to his friend. So now his friend is back here 6 years later suing him for $12 million. Now, $12 million, y'all, that's a lot of money. I'm not here to debate on whether or not he deserved $12 million or not. I'm not going to get off into that, but I'm just here to give you the facts. I also want y'all to keep in mind that Kevin is not a stranger to treating his friends terribly. Kevin Hart is undeniably one of the worst friends you could ever have. So let me jog y'all memory. Do y'all remember when Kevin Hart got into an argument with his trainer? I believe it was his trainer, boss, and they were on a private jet. I will never forget this. And Kevin was saying some of the most degrading things to this man, telling him pretty much like, you would be broke if it wasn't for me.
Me and my guy Harry, because you don't take shots. So me and Harry will take shots.
I don't give a fuck.
Shut up!
You're gonna lose. I guarantee you that.
Boss, do you think you're rich?
I'm not rich.
Do you think you're wealthy? Everything stopped today. You can live forever?
Nigga, I work every day.
I said if everything stopped... Stop! If everything stopped
I'm
today,
good.
fuck me, everything else.
I've had money before you and got money after you.
If everything stopped today, can you survive?
Yes.
You're a liar.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking
Boss,
about? Nigga,
do you have a home?
I make more money on training
Do
than
you
I
have a home?
What are you talking about?
Do you have a home?
Tell me.
Do you have a home?
You are dumb.
Just say
Because
yes or
the
no.
fact that you're trying to tell me that I can't survive makes you
Ronald
look
Boss
dumb
Everline.
as fuck.
Ronald, do you have a home?
That's dumb.
Do you have a home?
I've been making money way before this.
Why aren't you answering the question?
You sound dumb.
Ronald.
No, I'm serious. You out of line, bro.
So that right there just goes to show you Kevin's character. I want y'all to keep in mind that I heavily edited that video so that it wouldn't have any curse words. It was just so much more to the video that I wasn't even gonna bother showing y'all because I'm not finna get no type of problems on my channel. I have a theory that this man just makes a habit of treating his friends horribly and then paying them to shut up. Because shortly after that clip was released, him and his boxer went on live pretty much to try to clear up the situation. But y'all, the tension was so thick in the room, okay? It was just so awkward. It was giving PR. It was giving let's clean this up. It was giving I'm paying you to make everybody think that we cool again. And they very well may still be cool. I don't know. I haven't kept up with them. But you also got to keep in mind, a lot of people don't have backbones when money is involved. Because ain't no way you finna talk to me like that and we still be cool. Furthermore, Kevin, how is it a flex that anybody around you and that's on your team ain't eating? How do you feel comfortable as a man knowing that you one of the highest paid comedians, if not the highest, and you bragging and flexing because somebody in your camp ain't eating? He homeless? I'm not saying that you have to give anybody more than what they're worth. I'm sure he was paying his trainer for his services. But what I am saying is that if you teach a man how to fish, he won't ask you for no money. You dig where I'm going with this? Y'all get where I'm going with this, right? You can put people in a position to win. But moving on, last but not least, do y'all remember that car accident Kevin was in? I remember when that story first broke, I couldn't wrap my mind around it because I couldn't understand how the hell did three people fit in a 2-seater car. And that's how you know Kevin got people in his back pocket, because all over the news, and I'm not just talking blogs, like the real news, as it was being reported, was that Kevin left the scene to go get help. Common sense will tell you that Kevin was driving his car intoxicated. His friend and the girlfriend was in the car with him. The girlfriend was sitting on his friend's lap. And Kevin left them. He panicked. When the car crashed, he left him. He left them there because he did not want TMZ, paparazzi, and all of it to be exposed that he was drinking while under the influence. That whole situation got swept under the rug. Again, he paid them folks off. I don't care what y'all tell me, but for the right price, anybody gonna stay quiet. That's why when the woman, I forgot her name, I'm gonna post her name, but that's why when the situation happened, she was silent. They were both silent. And the guy, the male friend, I don't believe he came out to speak at all. But when the woman decided to come out and speak, she said, the most important thing is that everybody's okay. She did not elaborate on nothing. It was pushed under the rug, and it's a brand new day. Everybody forgot about it. These 3 separate incidences alone tell you how horrible of a friend he is and how horrible of a person he is. But just think about all the stuff that we don't know, okay? What we do know is that he left his first wife when he got on and became famous. All of a sudden, he didn't want her no more, and she was the one who made his career. We do know that he was cheating on her, and then he later married the side chick. But listen, y'all, that's a whole nother topic. I want y'all to let me know y'all thoughts on this whole entire situation. Honestly, I don't get into like cheating scandals, so that's why I didn't really touch too much on that part. I don't be getting into that because I feel like at the end of the day, all these men in Hollywood be cheating. Let's be honest. It just is what it is. And when you in Hollywood, it's just a whole different world. And a lot of them look at their marriages as more of a business contract than anything. So a lot of them women already know what they're signing up for when it comes to the infidelity and things like that. I don't necessarily judge people based off of that, because that is a life that you or I will never be able to understand. But separately from the infidelity, this man has showed what type of person he is. His character, the way that he treats his friends, has shown his true colors. That's all the time that I have for today. If you want to support me, the best way to support me would be to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you guys stay tuned, because I will be doing a part 2 to my previous video about certain influencers who were drugged or, had bad things happen to them and they aren't the same anymore. I'm going to do a deep dive into that because I didn't get to do it in my first video, and I want to talk about each of the influencers who we no longer hear from. I'm going to talk about them individually. I've been keeping up with them, so y'all stay tuned.